Right, so I'm joined here with Acrose, who's joined us for an interview for week one. The first real question was, how did you find the seeding event?
Oh, mate. Okay, so actually, a lot of people thought I was going to get Div 2, and seemed like I sort of fit best there, but I was kind of hoping to get Div 1. I feel like I could have snuck in, but I was a little bit disappointed that I didn't get it, but yeah, I just got to stop crashing. I crashed more than half the rounds, I'm pretty sure. What am I doing?
We did have Chris spectating your server with you and Josh, and half the time he'd be like, they're 1 and 2, they're leading, they're doing great, and then he was like, spoke too soon, they have both crashed at the same spot here.
Yeah, I think I got into my own head, because a lot of people use Docile Plus and whatever, but I just like to keep the number on my car, and I always noticed I'm like first or second, and I'm pretty sure that I let it get to me, and I'll just be like, oh my gosh, I'm beating and like Elcon and Richie, oh my gosh, and then I just full send it off the map, and I'm like, yep, that's 5 rounds in a row I've crashed. Good job, man.
Well, nothing to be ashamed of. Div 2, it's a fairly stacked league throughout the 32 players that we do have in Beacon. So, as you're in Div 2, what is your goal for this tournament?
I would like to win it, to be honest. Like, I feel like it depends on the motivation of the people in the div, because a lot of us, I mean, the reason we're in Div 2 is because we're not very reliable players, and I think that if anyone just puts a lot of training in to be consistent, they can win it. I feel like I'll put a reasonable amount of effort in, and hopefully I'll get top 2, try and challenge for Div 1.
We will see how that goes. So, who do you think within Div 2 is most likely to come out ahead and win it all?
Yeah, so it's either going to be Twee, Nako, or me, probably?
That wasn't said with a lot of confidence. Should we try that one again with a lot of confidence, Acrose? Come on.
Okay, because I don't know, man, there's Evon as well, and Bolly. I think any of those 5 would win, but I think if we're all equally trained, then probably Tween will win. But yeah.
That is fair. He has got some TMGL experience. So you obviously played the 3 seeding maps going into the seeding event. Put a lot of time into those. With the release of the 2 additional maps, what are your thoughts on those new maps?
I am not too sure. I've just started discovering the first one today, and it's pretty fun actually. But the Kerboss map looks really hard, especially the end. I don't think it's any sort of crazy maps in particular. They're just more comp maps that I'm used to, and I think Meltdown is still my downfall, but these new maps are pretty cool.
What was it then about Meltdown that was causing you problems?
I'm just not that ice expert. That nobody can say otherwise. Like, I feel like I've had a sort of a boost. Like, lots of people have sort of thought I'm really good at ice, but I don't really see where that's come from. I think it's because when I started playing the game, I hunted this ice map for like 20, 30 hours probably, but grinding stats, I didn't have it back then. But I'm really bad at ice. In the seeding, I failed the ice 360 5 rounds in a row, and I slid out the last ice in a different round as well. So I threw 6 rounds in the ice. I just can't do it.
What did you think of the changes that have been made to those maps post-seeding? I think Galifew in particular.
Yeah, so I feel like Galifew needed to be changed. Like, it was just RNG. I personally didn't get that bad of an issue in seeding. I think I hit the risky finish every time, like, pretty nice. I did get one bug on the circles, but it didn't like cause me to crash, I think. But the new changes are good, because the finish was so... mate, you could just lose like 2 attempts for no reason.
Have you had a look at the your opening matchups for the first week of Beacon, and what are your thoughts going into those 2 games?
My first match is Eichwolf Betatos Manta. I actually have no clue who Manta is. Where did he? He's seeded 31st. But so it depends how much Eichwolf trains. I think a Betatos is like really sick at RPG, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. I don't really know. It's people that can play well. I think I should win that match, and then the second match is Tween, Nako, and Jaka, which, honestly, in my opinion, is basically the grand finals of Div 2 in the first day.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna be a little scared going into that one. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a bit more training.
And with the addition to Beacon of match records, so basically a fastest lap for each map, do you think that's going to benefit you, or is raw pace something that you won't necessarily be able to pull off?
People say that I'm not usually the fast player. It's kind of true. I think I'm not going to really focus on it. I think it's more important to get the rounds in, get the -1 or -0, whatever you've chosen. And if you just happen to get a faster slap, that's fine.
But you're not going to go hunting them in the middle of the match?
No, I'm not going to do that. Other people could do that.
And you'll just pick up the pieces. All right then. Well, yeah, thanks a lot for your time. Before we end and leave you to your campaign hunting, is there anything heading into week 1 of Beacon that you're looking forward to?
Actually, yeah, there is. Let me find it. Actually, I can't find it because I'm Division 2 and it won't show up. But there's a match that's insane. Is it like Epos, Barbos, and Binks? That I'm excited for the results of that, dude. Oh my gosh, that's basically another grand finals potential.
And you'll get to watch it because obviously Div 2 and Div 1 are happening at other times. So who do you think is going to take that match then? The Div 1.
Epos, of course. He's too good.
Yeah, he definitely is. Thanks a lot for coming on, Acrose, and best of luck in week 1.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.